is Jami Jo, and I'm with Jami Jo Sells Wax. We are a Scentsy fragrance company, and I am so excited to come to you guys today and share with you the best-selling Scentsy scents for this season. So these are the top-selling scents rated by Scentsy. This is not my personal opinion this time. These are our best-selling, by the numbers, best-selling Scentsy scents. But before I begin, let me tell you a little bit about myself. Like I said, my name is Jami Jo, and I have been in the Scentsy world since all the way back in 2008. I started as a Scentsy customer while I was teaching in the public school system. I fell in love with Scentsy for both my classroom and my house for three main reasons. The first is these products absolutely work. These warmers and wax were the first product that I could find that was safe enough to have in my classroom but actually worked. So that leads me to number two. These products are safe. They were safe enough to have around my kids in school. They're safe enough to have around my pets at home and my own family. So for those two reasons, it hooked me in, but I stayed around for reason three. Scentsy is affordable. It's an affordable option for fragrance no matter where you are. We started out with fragrance for the home with wax and warmers, but we have branched out into fragrance for all different areas of your life. So for those three reasons, I fell in love with Scentsy. I decided to become a consultant, like I said, all the way back in 2008, and I have helped thousands of people build up their own Scentsy businesses so they can live a life of freedom just like I do. So if that's something that intrigues you, make sure that you subscribe to this channel, because I'm going to be coming to you often with not just product reviews, but also tips and tricks. If you decide to jump on the Scentsy opportunity, I'm here to help you every step of the way. So make sure you subscribe to this channel. Guys, let's get right into it. I teased you at the first of this video, but this video is about the 15 best-selling Scentsy scents for this season, spring and summer of 2023. So I have pulled them all from my wax collection. I have them all here to go over with you guys. Now, I am not going to go through the actual fragrance description out of the catalog. Sometimes I do that, but today you're just gonna get a little piece of my mind and telling you how I feel about these, the top 15 best-selling Scentsy scents. And we are starting with Vanilla Bean Buttercream. I don't have to open this one to smell it, but I want to, because this smells like a little bit of yumminess right here. It reminds me of a wedding cake or a birthday cake. Vanilla Bean Buttercream is your go-to if you are looking for just a yummy bakery scent that smells like cake. Vanilla Bean Buttercream is for you. Now, I also keep this on hand all the time, because if I put a fragrance in my warmer that maybe isn't my jam, it's a little too strong and I don't just love it, I always throw in a cube of Vanilla Bean Buttercream to kind of tame it down a little bit. You can always mix and match our Scentsy fragrances to create a scent that you love. So next is Blueberry Cheesecake. I know Blueberry Cheesecake because I've been warming this one for quite a few years since I was teaching. Fun fact, people used to think that I was doing a cooking lesson because I taught life skills often. People often thought I was doing a cooking lesson if I was warming Blueberry Cheesecake, but they were a little disappointed when they walked in and didn't find the blueberry muffins. I think they should call this Blueberry Muffin, not Blueberry Cheesecake, but they didn't ask my opinion. Coastal Sunset. My friend Joe has fallen in love with this fragrance. I recommended it to her because she tended to like the more masculine scents, but also a lot of light and fruity scents. And this is kind of like a mixture of both of those. You can smell, I think it's like an amber or a sandalwood undertone, but there's citrus on top of it that kind of lightens it up and gives it that airy feel. While Coastal Sunset is amazing in the wax, I really, really, really love it in the cleaning products. It's my go-to fragrance for the cleaning products. Mystery Man is the next one in the best-selling fragrances, and let me tell you, I renamed this one George Clooney. I mean, if George Clooney was standing right in front of me, this is what I would imagine he smelled like. Mystery Man is just that perfect men's cologne fragrance. If you love the smell of men's colognes and tend to enjoy earthy fragrances, Mystery Man's the one for you. As is also White Amber Antique, the next one in our best-selling Scentsy scents. White Amber Antique is also that masculine fragrance. Obviously some amber in this, which I absolutely enjoy, but this one is a bit more subtle than Mystery Man. I mean, it's definitely still just a fabulous men's cologne fragrance, but a little bit lighter and not as in your face and overwhelming as Mystery Man can be. Mystery Man is for those that like a good, strong fragrance. White Amber Antique would be for those that enjoy something perhaps a little more mild. Bonfire Beach is the next on our list. I love Bonfire Beach because I don't know how they captured this fragrance. Because it really, I mean, if I pictured what a bonfire would smell on the beach, it's a little bit of this. There's some smoky undertones, but a sweetness of maybe a marshmallow, and you can almost smell that sea breeze in the background. It's crazy how they can really capture these fragrances in a wax bar, but they did it with Bonfire Beach. I absolutely love it. It's definitely on the lighter side, not quite as in your face, but still noticeable. Clothesline. I just did a review for this in a reel, and man guys, Clothesline. Clothesline is where it's at. The name says it all. When I smell it, I picture putting clothes on the line in my backyard. It's pulling that fresh laundry out and going and hanging it up. This crisp summer air along with that fresh laundry. I just love Clothesline. It's so good. By the Sea. I'm really intrigued that this one is a best-selling fragrance. I mean, it's good, don't get me wrong, but I probably wouldn't put it as a top-selling fragrance, but sure enough it is. By the Sea, it's pretty self-explanatory. An ocean scent. I would put this in the spa line, fresh, clean. Definitely some like grass undertones to it. We used to have one called Fresh Cut Grass, and I kind of get a hint of that in By the Sea. Amazon Rain. Guys, here's a funny story. We have had Amazon Rain for a really, really long time, but I had just never used it. Like, it wasn't my real type of scent. But one day I needed a new fragrance for my car. I was a little low on stock, but I had a car bar in Amazon Rain. I grabbed it, threw it in the car. And the next day, after it had been in my car for like a whole day, I realized I really loved this scent, and it's kind of made it to my top 10 now, which is really funny because I never would have picked it before. Fresh, clean, spa-like, like I said, perfect for the car in the spring and summer. Amazon Rain. Guys, we're 2/3 of the way through with Aloe Water and Cucumber. Aloe Water and Cucumber is a really good scent, but super, super light. So it's not one that I warm often because I prefer stronger in-your-face fragrances. But Aloe Water and Cucumber is so fresh and crisp. Obviously some cucumber in there. It kind of reminds me of the Bath and Body Works scent from the late 90s, maybe mid 90s. There was like a sweet cucumber or something like that. This definitely has a lean to that. It's not the same, but it's very similar. Like I said, a much more mild fragrance in Aloe Water and Cucumber. We have 5 more in the best-selling Scentsy scents, and Luna is the next one. I will tell you, I used to adore Luna, but I kind of burned myself out on it. When we first launched our Bath and Body line, it was called Scentsy Layers. And as a director at the time, we were gifted a tube of hand cream, and it was in Luna. My husband was at the event, so I had a tube, he had a tube. I fell in love with it at that point and used it way too much and really just burned myself out on it. It's still a good fragrance. But like I said, I've just moved on to different things. It is, I would say, I mean, I know it's not the top seller because I'm saving that one for last, but I would think this might be a close second because anytime I do an event, everyone's like, do you have Luna? Do you have Luna? Do you have Luna? Next, hibiscus pineapple. I'm very intrigued that this is on the best-selling list. One thing we have to keep in mind, the best-selling list is for all of a region. So for us, it's the US, it's Canada, and it's Mexico. I don't know that I've ever sold a bar of this in Oklahoma. So maybe it's a top selling in a different area. I mean, it's not bad. I would say we don't have any bad scents, but we have had bad scents in the past. We don't have any bad scents right now. Hibiscus pineapple, definitely light, unassuming, sweet, little floral. Maybe that's your jam. Coconut lemongrass, friends. This is the go-to scent for a kitchen. Coconut and lemongrass, that fresh, clean, crisp. It's like you just scrubbed your kitchen, even if you haven't. Put this in your warmer and everyone will think you've spent all day cleaning. Another strong fragrance, very noticeable. I also love this one for my car, but only in the summertime. It's a little, I don't know, it just doesn't match winter feels, but for summertime, coconut lemongrass for my car. Blue Grotto. This came out, I'm gonna guess 5 or 6 years ago, and it has been a hit ever since. Blue Grotto. If you are a fan of Capri Volcano candles, you're gonna love Blue Grotto. Fun story about Blue Grotto. I have a friend that we used to have a product called Scentsy Soak. It was Epsom salts for the bath, and we had it in this Blue Grotto scent. Her husband loved this fragrance in the Scentsy Soak, and he would say, hey, call Jami and order me some Blue Hawaii. That's what he called it, Blue Hawaii. He didn't care what it was called. He had named it Blue Hawaii. But I always knew what he wanted when she said he needs more Blue Hawaii. I knew exactly what she wanted. Guys, this is the top selling fragrance of all time for Scentsy. I'm giving you a sneak peek of the color because I would love to know your guess as to what Scentsy scent is the top selling of all time. Put it in the comments below right now because I don't want you to cheat and hear what I have to say. The top selling Scentsy scent best selling of all time is, drumroll please, Black Raspberry Vanilla. I am really surprised that this is the top selling scent of all time, but it is. Now guys, it's a yummy scent, don't get me wrong, but to me it's just very basic. But maybe that's why it's a bestseller. It's a very basic scent. Basic white girl scent right here. It's a yummy, fruity, light, airy fragrance. Fun fact with Black Raspberry Vanilla, for some reason, we still don't know why. For some reason, if your Scentsy dish gets all icky and gooky inside with that crusty stuff that just gets in there from warming fragrances for too long, if you will put in a couple cubes of Black Raspberry Vanilla, let it melt down 12, maybe 24 hours, give it a good day, and then wipe it out with your cotton cleanup or a paper towel, your Scentsy dish will come clean. We don't know why. We don't know what the magic is, but there's magic in this bar, and that's exactly what it does. So maybe that's why it's the top selling, best Scentsy scent, because people know the trick of it. But I really think it's just because it's a good, fresh, basic scent. Guys, that is the top 15 best-selling Scentsy scents of this season. I'm curious if your favorite made the list. What is your favorite Scentsy scent? I would love to know. Put that in the comments below too, so you get to make 2 comments. That's all right. It's okay. Make your guess, but I already told you, and then tell me what your favorite Scentsy scent is. Guys, I would love to help you get whatever Scentsy products you need. Maybe you want to try a couple of the best-selling Scentsy scents. or maybe you need something else like an air purifier here or the Hogwarts warmer up there. Whatever you need, I'm here for you. You can text me at 918-888-9690, or you can jump on over to JamiJoSellsWax.com and get anything that you need there. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. I will always keep you updated on scent reviews, new products. I do a lot of unboxing. All the Scentsy goodness can be found right here. And just as a reminder, my name is Jami Jo, and I'm here to make your nose happy and make sure that you grab some super yummy Scentsy scents.